Привет, мой парень Stalker. Divatia Ostaratium Zdorovium. So, hello my fellow stalkers. Let's stay healthy as the timer starts and the missions start as well. So, quick recap. The first half an hour I spent running around emptying stashes, killing a few bandits, stalkers, dutiers, pretty much everyone and everything, to be honest. So I got to the point where I've now got myself a sunrise suit, I can't remember the name of it, but the heavy duty gas mask. And I've got the AKM in perfect condition from the petrol station. And don't have much ammo for it, but to be honest, doing the Dredger Station mission, investigate the strange glow, you really shouldn't need much ammo, to be honest. I wish there was a few more strange glows in the zone like this. Gotta love a strange glow. Especially when you're a raver like me. I love things that glow. Oh, you want to be careful when jumping across here, because you see that piece of metal sticking out. If you hit that, it'll knock you off and you'll land in an anomaly and get most of your health wiped out straight away, which isn't a good way to go into this mission. Quite a nice touch the developers did there. Yeah, more glowy stuff. It's an interesting concept, like, the fact that everyday normal things can actually turn into artifacts for no apparent reason. Like, hey, what's up with that? Now, obviously I've done this bit a fair few times, but I've never known them to not be in their places. And also, this is the reason why I'm always quite happy to kill stalkers on top, because the Brotherhood is no more. They want to try and bully me, I'll bully the lot of them. Guys like that. Oh yeah, I'm really going down, aren't I? Look at him run! A little bit of a glitchy run. Too long, like, if you stay here for too long you'll pick up that many rats and you'll soon drop dead. Dude, you're gonna need some persuading. Fucking time. I'll give you a bullet. How's that? And there we are. Obviously, this particular mission. Oh, still alive. Not anymore. Leave me dry, will you? Yeah, right. So yeah, as I was saying, this particular mission is quite easy. I mean, things can go wrong. Can easily end up dead on this mission. But so long as you don't put a foot wrong, and you're not an idiot to do anything daft, you'll easily do this one. Now it's time to go and grab me first artifact, methinks. Tell you what, if anyone knows where of any stashes with some knocky-off detectors in them, I'd sure like to know. Because obviously you need to find 3 knocky-off detectors for Raoul to give to the signheads, so you can end up with a much better one. And I did actually get 3 of those knocky-offs after this challenge. However, I accidentally, absent-mindedly sold them. And since those 3, I have not been able to find any more. Just kind of pissing me off. But anyway, that's off subject. Time for a long jaunt back to the Skadovsk. It's always the most dangerous time of the zone. After missions, when you're overloaded with goodies, and you can only slowly, well, jog back to the Skadovsk, because you're not walking, you are jogging. I have to say as well, one of my favourite things about the Misery mod is the fact that they added the lightning storms in the distance to it, which is a beautiful touch, I think. It just increases the immersion that much more when you can actually see a storm rolling in towards you. Mind you, maybe that wasn't the Misery people, that could have been Kruak with his Atmosphere 3 mod. Not too sure, but either way, thank you whoever's responsible for that. You can climb up on that tree if you ever get attacked by mutants in this area, just to let you know. Although Snorks will still screw you over, because the Snorks on this game seem to be programmed to screw you over no matter what. Speaking of screwing things over. Once again, if you disagree with gratuitous and unnecessary murder of innocent people, you may want to look away now. I love the new animations they did for when people get naded, so they end up flipping about the place. Although the only downside to that is normally when I modify the impulse parameters in the grenade LTX, it can produce some pretty amusing ragdolls. If you change the upthrow factor, instead of, it's normally 1.2. But you can create an incremental upthrow factor where you put in 5 different values, each separated by a semicolon in space. And in my other Stalkers, turn this off while I sell all my shit. And now I'll speed it up for your viewing pleasure. But anyway, in the other Stalkers, because of my incremental upthrow patterns, you could throw a grenade into a group of Stalkers and you could guarantee that they'd all end up flipping at different heights. And the maximum upthrow I used was 10 on Shadow of Chernobyl. And you couldn't half tell the difference between a Stalker who'd been affected by an upthrow of 10 versus someone who was affected by 2. Because the people who get thrown by the 10 factor generally end up on top of buildings or glitching into things because of the amount of force that they get thrown up with. Which for some people that may detract from the experience of Stalker, but I absolutely adore funny ragdoll physics, so my kind of fun. So anyway, back to the subject matter at hand. Time for mission 2. Another bit of an easy one, so long as you know what you're doing and you don't be an idiot. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Friggin' love nighttime in the zone. Although in Misery it's that dark, it's not quite as enjoyable as Shadow of Chernobyl. And this isn't going to be particularly enjoyable for the Sukas. Time for me to make up for my killing of innocents. Although, for some reason, when you search them, they are registered as Stalkers, even though they're bandits. A bit weird, but oh well.
Так, мужик, чего ж там у тебя?
There's mission 2 done. Bask in the silvery light of the moon. You just notice the timer turned off because naturally you're safe from emissions in here, no mutants can get you, and there's a heavily armed assault squad of Stalkers, so yeah, not exactly going to die in here. But anyway, get the goodies off of Spartacus, and another one of the many Misery stashes. And that one, 5 bags of green, I feel like it's dealer. I wish I had 5 bags of green, that's for sure. My belly's rumbling. I could do with some food, me, like. Oh, That was irony, considering I've just ate something on the game. Although, to be honest, I can imagine what I'm going to cook will taste a bit better than a cold slab of irradiated boar meat. I'll mention once again as well, for people who haven't seen the other parts of this series, I changed how I did my encoding, thinking that I'd found a better way to do it. And yeah, it turns out that I found a worse way to do my encoding, which is why things keep going so pixelated when I'm moving quite fast and whatnot. So my apologies for that. That'll teach me for not bothering to double check that I had found a better way to do things. Gotta love the night time. I am a bit of a creature of the night. I worked nights for 5 years in the warehouse. And what can I say? Working nights is good if you need the money, but try and avoid working nights for years on end if you can, because yeah, that shit fucks with you after a while. Amount of social events that I missed out on because I was busy working. Or of course, when you finish a night shift. Hello. Right, ditch what I was just on about. That's why I turned the timer straight back on when I left the second ship. Because quite often, there's a group of bandits or mercs who are moving in on that ship. Although, to be honest, considering I'm actually getting close to finishing this challenge, I think I might actually be nice and leave them alone. Which takes some willpower, because I'm used to killing everything in sight that moves. But as I was saying a moment ago about night shifts, one of the worst parts of night shifts is when you finish your shift pattern. I did 3 days a week, so when it came to the 4th day, you had to try and reset yourself into a day pattern, and to be honest, I was friggin' terrible at doing that. That 4th day was generally always a wasted day, as I slept all day long and then stayed up all night the next day, and yeah, nasty. Don't want to work nights ever again. So, go plonk myself in the corner as I
Ну, здорово. Какими судьбами на нашу посудину?
Ah, voila! Just like magic.
Найдешь артефакты? Заглядывай, посмотрим.
There's my stash at the moment. To be honest, quite small compared to what I'm used to now. Generally, my stashes always have a couple 100 kilograms of crap in them. Once again, I'm bloody struggling to think of anything to say today. So, it's time for mission 3, which I'm choosing fuck up the transaction, because that will be one mission chain complete, i.e. the hit and then interrupt the trade-off is one mission chain. So then once I've done this, I'll only have one more mission to do, and another 19 minutes 45 seconds odd to survive. So we are doing well. I want to be careful along this road as well, because my experience of Misery 2 is that it's only bandits who frequent this road. Whereas on Misery 1, with patch 1.2, this particular spot seems to be a hell of a battleground. There always seems to be loners and bandits and mutants fighting for that spot by the van. But, for whatever reason, they must have changed the smart terrain pathing and all that, so the stalkers aren't bothered about it. Now, mate, how you doing? Screw around with my equipment, get myself ready for this encounter, because to be honest, it's this particular mission that screwed me over the most times in the course of this challenge. Get my armor piercing in the chamber.
Ты оружие-то опусти, мужик.
And we are ready.
Не попадайся им на глаза.
Do this. Oh, what? We're meant to be sneaking? I don't friggin' think so. Nothing like a bit of shocking art to start an initiative. Got a few of them there, like. But, knowing my luck, probably about right back at me.
Все, ты труп!
So I'm going to bugger off over here so they can throw grenades at the stalkers and not me. Oh. Well, that was easy. Bloody sod's law. I say this is the mission that I have had the most trouble with while trying to do this challenge, and I do it like that. And as I said in the preview video for this series of videos, my kills, my guns, god damn it. I hate the way that the AI, all they do is to walk over a gun and they magically pick it up. I could accept it if they had to take, like, you know, a couple of seconds to stop, bend over, pick it up, put it in the backpack. But no, they just walk over it and it's immediately pilfered. They weren't very well armed today as well. I've had better goodies off them than that before. We're on a roll, me and you, Spartacus. Oh yeah, I already got those out, didn't I? Dead bodies from part 1. Another one. Excuse me. Curse the fact I've been a smoker since the age of 14. Ah, bastard, I've missed one of them, haven't I? I can guarantee, I bet he had loads of goodies as well. Yeah, well. So this is a stash that I mentioned in part 1, but I didn't bother to get because I didn't have much radiation protection. Not special though, just a chocolate protein bar and a can of tuna, I think it is. So, still though, every little helps. Oh, there's only one of the few things missing from Misery is I wish there was some kind of facility to use the hexamine cooking blocks that you can get, or the field cooking kits, and you can cook up a load of raw mutant meat into properly cooked meat, which obviously it's not as bad, it's not as deadly to you, and it would sell for more. It just seems like it'd be another nice little touch to the game, but considering everything else that they've done, I really can't complain. I think my only gripe with Misery and what they've, well, not Misery per se, it's more Call of Pripyat itself. It's how damn small it is compared to all the others. I hate the fact that there's only 3 areas. Still though, shouldn't complain. At least we got 3 stalkers. And a plethora of mods to go with them. We're almost back, safe and sound. Time to get rid of the timer. For we are in a safe zone now. Oh, I see somebody. Go quickly get some money off Beard. And I shall go administer my attention to them.
Как говорит... Будет чего интересного, заходи. Наш
I
Skadovsk
was about to
всегда
sprint
на
after
месте.
him there, but I'd only end up coughing like an asthmatic after 5 meters. Ooh, who have we got here? Group of ones. Oh, hey up. More of them than I thought there was.
Мужик, ты оружие-то
7 or
спрячь.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, well, looks like it's 2 groups of 3 is about to be 1 big group of 10 people. So, that is pretty much it for this part. Be sure to come back for part 4, the finale, where I will be going to deal with the Bloodsucker Lair. Once I've finished stealing all these ill-gotten gains from these cadavers. So, das Vidania, Stalker. Thanks for watching. You fucking nerd, you bastard. Hey up, something. Yes! Oh, I had a feeling something weird had happened there. Oh, brilliant. Well, I think that's one of the more epic glitches I've ever seen on Stalker. Oh, I friggin' love this game. Most people say these are a bad thing that happen in the game, but as far as I'm concerned, I love it when stuff like this